Okay, let's just dive right in. If you're a new student, you know this feeling, right? Your professor assigns a big research paper, and bam, you're staring at this massive list of academic articles. It can seriously feel like you're about to climb a mountain. But what if I told you there's a much smarter way to get to the top?
Oh yeah, we've all been there. You click open a journal article and it's just this wall of dense text. It's packed with complicated vocabulary and concepts you've never even heard of. It's super intimidating, and honestly, it's easy to feel totally overwhelmed before you even get past the first sentence.
So here it is. This is the single biggest secret to conquering that mountain of research. You're not supposed to read every single word from start to finish. I'm serious. In fact, doing that is actually the wrong way to approach it. Real academic research is a strategic, selective process. It's not a reading marathon. So how do you actually do it then? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break it all down. We'll give you a clear step-by-step process that'll help you conquer that research mountain efficiently and, with a lot more confidence. The first phase? It begins way before you even open a browser or a database. Think of this as your mission briefing. Preparation is absolutely everything here. And it all starts with knowing exactly what your objective is. Right, you have to become a detective. Look at your assignment sheet and ask these key questions. What's the topic? What kind of paper are you writing? Do you need to argue a specific point? How many sources do you need? And, super important, which citation style? Answering these questions first will save you hours of wasted time later. And this next step is so crucial. A broad topic like social media and mental health is way too big. It's like trying to hit a target the size of a barn. You've got to sharpen it into a focused research question, like how does social media use affect university students' mental health? See? That gives your search a clear bullseye to aim for. And here's a pro tip for you. Academic articles often use more formal academic language. So think of yourself as a translator. Instead of searching for students, you might search for undergraduates. Instead of mental health, maybe try psychological well-being. Using these synonyms, it's going to unlock way better search results. Trust me. Okay, mission briefed, keywords are ready. Now, where do we actually go to find these credible academic clues? You want to stick to the professional tools of the trade. Google Scholar is a great place to start, for sure. But the real treasure is hidden in your university's library databases. These things are just gold mines of high-quality, verified research. And just as important is knowing where not to look. For serious academic writing, you have to stay away from Wikipedia, blogs, and random opinion pieces you find online. They just don't have the credibility you need to build a strong, convincing argument. So when you're searching in those databases, here's the magic filter you're looking for: peer-reviewed. Think of this as your ultimate quality guarantee. It basically means that other experts in the field have already checked the article for accuracy and rigor. It is the absolute gold standard of academic research. All right, so you found a peer-reviewed article and it looks promising. Now get ready for the secret weapon. This is the technique that will save you more time than anything else. I call it the 60-second article scan. The scan is a really simple 4-point check. You're just going to quickly look at these 4 sections of the article to decide if it's actually worth your time. Let's break down how it works. First up, the title. This is your quickest filter. Does it have your keywords? Does it seem directly related to your research question? If the title is totally off base, don't even bother downloading it. Just move on. Next. If the title looks good, your next stop is the abstract. You can think of the abstract as the movie trailer for the research paper. In about 150 words, it's going to summarize the entire article, including the main purpose and the key findings. You'll know right away if it's relevant to what you're doing. Okay, next you're going to jump to the very first paragraph of the introduction. This is where the authors set the stage and explain the problem they're trying to solve. Does their problem match the issue you're exploring in your own paper? And your last stop on this 60-second scan is the conclusion. That's right, skip all the way to the end. This is where you find the main results and the author's final take-home message. Do their findings give you evidence that you can actually use? If the answer is yes, then congratulations, you've got a keeper. Okay, so you've used the scan and you found a few fantastic articles. Now what? Well, you still don't read them cover to cover like a novel. Nope. It's time to do some strategic reading to pull out exactly what you need. You've got 2 main tools for this. First is skimming. This is your bird's eye view. You're quickly glancing at headings and the first sentence of each paragraph to get the overall structure and flow of the argument. Then you switch to scanning. This is when you become a hunter, looking for specific treasures, a key statistic, a powerful definition, or that one piece of data that's perfect for your point. And as you read, you got to interact with the text. But please, resist that urge to highlight everything. You know what I mean, when the whole page is yellow. Don't do that. Only highlight the really important ideas and evidence. And use the margins to write little notes to yourself like, main argument here, or, ooh, great quote for my conclusion. This slide right here shows the fundamental equation for all academic writing. It's not about just summarizing what other people have said. It's that powerful combination of your ideas and your arguments, supported by credible evidence you've found in your sources.
Which brings us to a point that is absolutely 100% non-negotiable: academic integrity. You have to remember you're building on the work of other people, so you must always give them credit. Even if you put an idea in your own words, which is called paraphrasing, you still need to include a proper citation. So let's end with this really powerful idea. You are in control of your research. This isn't about reading more. It's about reading smarter. It's selective, not exhaustive. You're the one who gets to decide what's important and how you're going to use it. So instead of committing to a long-term relationship with every article you find, just take it on a quick 60-second date to see if you're compatible. With this new strategy in your back pocket, which article will you decide to scan first? Happy researching!